What's up? Dr. Dell here, Chief Innovation Officer for the International Economic Development Council. If you have not become a member, you really should be. Cool stuff on the horizon for us. Today, we're going to continue with day 4 of 12 days of AI for ADOs. EDOs. We're still concentrating on ChatGPT for the final day of ChatGPT in these 12 days. And today, we're going to talk about something I have not shared before, which is custom GPTs. I have used them more and more. What are they? They are a tool that ChatGPT has allowed where you can literally go in and create a standardized process or system of activities, processes, and procedures for your very own AI empowered tool. Specific to you, you can also share it with the general public. So, why is it important? And really, what I use it for, others use it for different things. What I use it for informs my economic development organizational management work is things that are highly standardized, that are digital, that require us to input something to output it into a new format. Really that simple. I'm going to show you because that even may have sounded a little bit goofy. So let's pull up the big screen and get going. So this is actually one that I created for IEDC, in which I go when we do grants.gov and we're looking for grant opportunities. I will run a chunk of them through these when they're out, and it'll actually analyze it for me. So this is where custom GPTs live over here. And you will see something called Explore GPTs. I'm going to click on that and then I'm going to come back to this particular one. So you can click on it, and everybody who's creating GPTs across the ChatGPT universe can actually have them public here. You can search them. And so you can see a variety of different ones just straight off the shelf. Featured ones, Scholar GPT, trending image generator, data analyst. So I encourage you to go in and just play. There may be some things off the shelf that you want to use. Also, you can integrate it through APIs with pre-existing ones. So for example, a lot of people use Canva for their design work. There's a GPT for Canva. But I'll just hop into it just to kind of show you how it looks. And 6 million people are using it. You can start the chat and go in and see and play with it, a variety of different things. So one of the ones that I use in my other account is SciSpace, which does research articles and things of that. So hop in there. You can search GPTs. You just check it, check if there's something that you may like and other things. But I want to actually go and show you how to create your own GPT. And so when I hit Explore GPTs, I have the create function. And then from that create function, this is kind of the canvas that you have. So it could be something like test GPT description, a test for this video on AI for EDOs I am creating. Then every time I put in a letter, you spit out the corresponding number in the number, whatever. Okay, just for fun purposes, I just want to show you before we shift back over. Conversation starters. Pick a letter. Now you see what it's done over here. It's actually put that over there, test GPT, a test for this video I'm creating. Now there's a lot that you can do with this. You can use all the functions, search the web canvas, dial the image generation, all of that, or you can be more sophisticated. I'm still not sophisticated enough to figure out how to connect APIs for other things for this, but I am going to learn this year. And then if I want it to be a little bit cool, I can create my own picture and use either upload my own or let ChatGPT's AI generator to become a little logo creator for it. Anyway, so I've created my test GPT. It's really that simple. You can see you can start adding different, conversations or other things into it. I don't know if I really like that, but whatever. So let's say I'm going to go in and do A, and let's see what happens. I put in A. Let's see if it keeps our instructions. 1, let's say Z, 26. Okay, fine. So you've seen it. We're not going to say that. Nobody cares about doing that. I just wanted to show you the basic mechanics of how it works. Okay, so now we're going to go to my GPT, which I created that I actually do use, which is I call it a grant analyzer tool. And I'm going to show you how it works. Then we're going to go into the guts of it so you can kind of see a more sophisticated version of what I just showed you. So I just picked a random one from grants.gov, and this is called the Joint NSF JST proposals to advance human-centered disaster for disaster resilience research, and it's about U.S. Japan researchers. So from this one, I could either upload the PDF, but I don't have the PDF, so I'm just going to copy and paste what I found to the link to the website, bring it back over, and I'm just going to paste that sucker in there. Let's see, and then I'm going to hit go. And so it's going through my little GPT, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. And you see the output that I formatted it for internal purposes. Every grant NOFO that I upload into this will spit it out into this, and also created some criteria by which to evaluate the grant. So date inputted, 12/22/24. Due date of the grant, this is obviously the old grant. Again, I told you I just grabbed the first random one I could find, 8/18/2023. Agency, grant title, grant amount, grant overview, all of these. So now all I have to do is, let's say I'm going through grants.gov or some other system where I'm pulling grants. Do I think they may be beneficial for IADC? I don't know. I can flow them in here and use my little algorithm. So you kind of see how cool that is. It's a repetitive process where I'm taking one form of data or content, I'm putting it into my machine, making the sausage and having it spit out on the back end every single time. I can, export this into an Excel doc. I can cut and paste it into an Excel doc. Now I have a rolling list of all of the grants that I'm looking at, and I can determine it. And then I have some criteria for yes. So you say, okay, Dell, you show me the ABC one, 1, 2, A is 1, Z is 26. Show me how this one works. So this is, because it's mine, I'm going to go in and I'm going to hit Edit GPT. And, well, there you go. So now you see what it looks like on the inside. Again, the same as my ABC one. So I call it the grant analyzer. It analyzes NOFOs and RPs to determine if they're a good fit. I'm going to expand the instructions, so you can kind of see how I did it. So this is the instructions, and I actually used, I believe, Claude to help me think through this AI to structure the prompt. So here's the prompt. You're a specialized AI agent designed to analyze federal notices of opportunity for IEDC. Your task is to extract and organize key information from these NOFOs into a structured table format. Please analyze the provided NOFO and present the information in the table with the following columns. Excuse me. Then you can see my columns, the primary focus area, the requirements, the eligible applicants, nonprofits, all these different kind of things. When analyzing the NOFO, extract the relevant information for each of these categories and present it in a clear tabular format with these exact column headings, ensuring that your analysis is accurate, concise, and adheres to the specified format for each column. That's it. So I have checked web search, DALL-E, and code interpreter, even though I didn't need it. Now, I haven't created a photo for it, so let's just create one just because. But anyway, you see, I took a prompt. Now I could do this for every chat, right? Every chat that I wanted to, I could just copy and paste this prompt in, but that's a hassle. With this, I know that I have something that's consistent. Every time I upload a NOFO, it's going to spit it out in the same format. I preset what it is that I want to look for. If I wanted to add some complexity into the instructions, I could. And let's say any grant that is, let's say the one that we used, right? It was out of date. It was past due. Any grant that is past due, don't include it into the format, or flag that it is a past due grant. Maybe that there's specific contacts. I could go into the instructions and say, also put a separate contact information if there's an email attached, and put an email column. So you begin to see all the things that you can do with that. Now I just created my little picture, so I'm gonna update it. So now it's just part of the standard type of deal. And so I'm really high on custom GPTs. They're really easy to create for you to fool around with. If I wanted to share it with everybody, I could copy the link and share it with everybody, because it's an access invite only, and you could use the exact same one. I want to go back one time just to show you again where it's found. It's found over here in the top column. And these are all the ones that I already started building with this account. And I have a ton of other on the other account, even simple fun things that I've created with these just to have fun with it. So check out custom GPTs on ChatGPT. I'm continuing to tell you that in terms of multimodality, nobody's beating ChatGPT at this point, even though it's not really my favorite one. My favorite AI. There's other things that I just think do things well, but in terms of total use cases, ChatGPT is blowing everybody away at this point. So again, into day 4, custom GPTs. Check it out. Don't forget to become a member. A lot of cool things on the horizon for you. Adding value to our membership of economic developers is the largest professional association for them in the world. With that, day 4, Dr. Dell is out.